Lyra had always been a curious soul, drawn to the mysteries of the past. Her fascination with history and ancient civilizations was more than just a hobby. It was a calling that she felt deep within her bones. From a young age, she had spent countless hours poring over old texts and artifacts, trying to piece together the stories of those who came before her. While exploring her grandfather's forgotten library, she uncovered a map, ancient and worn, but unmistakably pointing to a place long lost to history. The map was unlike any she had ever seen, with intricate details and symbols that seemed to pulse with a life of their own. It was as if the map itself was a living entity, guiding her towards a destiny she could not yet comprehend. The map whispered of Althoria, a kingdom swallowed by time and legend. Stories of Althoria had always been shrouded in mystery, with tales of its grandeur and eventual downfall passed down through generations. Some said it was a utopia, a place of unparalleled beauty and wisdom, while others spoke of dark magic and betrayal that led to its demise. Determined to uncover the truth, Lyra set off on a journey that would take her through the darkest corners of the world. She knew that the path ahead would be fraught with danger, but her resolve was unwavering. With the map as her guide, she ventured into the unknown, driven by a burning desire to uncover the secrets of Althoria. The forest she ventured into was no ordinary woodland. It was a place where the very air hummed with ancient magic, and shadows seemed to watch her every move. The trees were ancient, their gnarled branches reaching out like skeletal fingers, and the ground was covered in a thick carpet of moss that seemed to glow with an otherworldly light. As Lyra ventured deeper, she encountered the guardian of the forest, a being as old as the land itself. The guardian was a majestic creature with eyes that seemed to hold the wisdom of the ages and a presence that commanded respect. It was said that the guardian had been entrusted with the protection of Althoria, and that only those deemed worthy could pass through its domain. The guardian's voice rumbled like distant thunder, questioning her purpose and testing her resolve. "Why do you seek Althoria, young one?" it asked, its voice echoing through the forest like a haunting melody. "Why do you seek Althoria, young one? Many have tried and failed, lost to the forest's embrace." The guardian's words were a stark reminder of the dangers that lay ahead, but Lyra's determination only grew stronger. She knew that she had to prove herself worthy of the journey, and that the answers she sought were within her reach. Many have tried and failed, lost to the forest's embrace. The forest was a place of enchantment and peril, where the line between reality and illusion was blurred. Those who ventured too far without the proper guidance often found themselves lost, their minds ensnared by the forest's magic. Lyra's heart pounded in her chest, but she stood firm. She knew that she had to face the Guardian's challenge head-on if she was to uncover the secrets of Althoria. With a deep breath, she gathered her courage and spoke of her quest. She spoke of her desire to uncover the lost knowledge of Althoria, to bring its secrets back to the world. Her voice was filled with passion and determination, and the Guardian could sense the sincerity of her words. It was clear that Lyra's quest was not driven by greed or ambition, but by a genuine desire to learn and share the wisdom of the past. The Guardian, sensing her determination, granted her passage but warned of the trials ahead. "The path to Althoria is not an easy one," it said. "You will face many challenges, and only those with true strength and wisdom will succeed." The path to Althoria was fraught with peril. Each step brought new challenges, and Lyra had to rely on her wits and instincts to navigate the treacherous terrain. The forest seemed to come alive around her, with creatures and obstacles appearing at every turn. Each trial Lyra faced tested not just her strength, but her wisdom and courage. She encountered riddles that required her to think deeply, physical challenges that pushed her to her limits, and moments of doubt that tested her resolve. But through it all, she remained steadfast, driven by her desire to uncover the truth. The ancient magic of the kingdom guarded its secrets fiercely, challenging any who dared to seek them. The forest was filled with enchantments and traps, designed to deter all but the most determined of seekers. Lyra had to be constantly vigilant, using her knowledge and intuition to overcome each obstacle. At last, Lyra reached the heart of Althoria. The journey had been long and arduous, but the sight before her made it all worthwhile. The ancient kingdom lay in ruins, but its power still lingered, centered around a crystal of unimaginable power. The air was thick with magic, and the ruins seemed to pulse with a life of their own. The ancient kingdom lay in ruins, but its power still lingered, centered around a crystal of unimaginable power. The crystal was a beacon of light in the darkness, its glow illuminating the ruins and casting long shadows on the ground. It was clear that the crystal held the key to Althoria's past and possibly its future. As she approached, the air vibrated with energy, and visions of the past flickered before her eyes. The crystal seemed to come alive, projecting images of Althoria's history in vivid detail. Lyra watched in awe as the story of the kingdom unfolded before her, revealing both its triumphs and its tragedies. The crystal revealed the rise and fall of Althoria, a kingdom once prosperous, now lost to greed and dark magic. The vision showed a land of beauty and harmony, where magic was used for the betterment of all. But as time went on, greed and ambition took hold, leading to the kingdom's downfall. Dark magic corrupted the land, and Althoria was eventually consumed by its own power. But within the crystal also lay the key to restoring its glory or unleashing its ruin. The crystal held immense power, and Lyra knew that her actions would determine its fate. She could use the crystal to revive Althoria, bringing its magic back to the world, or she could destroy it, ending the cycle of destruction once and for all. Lyra knew that her decision would shape the future. The weight of the choice pressed heavily on her shoulders, and she took a moment to reflect on all that she had learned. She thought of the people of Althoria, their hopes and dreams, and the lessons of the past. She knew that whatever she decided, it would have far-reaching consequences. She could revive the lost kingdom, restoring its magic to the world, or she could end its cycle of destruction once and for all. The choice was hers alone, and she knew that she had to make it with a clear mind and a pure heart. She closed her eyes and took a deep breath, feeling the weight of the decision settle within her. The choice weighed heavy on her heart. She knew that whatever she decided, it would change the course of history. She thought of her grandfather and the legacy he had left behind. She thought of the future and the world she wanted to create. And with that, she made her choice. Lyra made her choice, and the world would never be the same. The power of the crystal surged around her, and she felt a sense of peace wash over her. She knew that she had done the right thing, and that her journey had been worth it. The forest seemed to come alive with light, and the ruins of Althoria glowed with a new energy. Whether Althoria was restored or its power buried forever remains a mystery, known only to those who dare to follow in her footsteps. The forest still holds its secrets, and the path to Althoria is still fraught with danger. But Lyra's story serves as a beacon of hope, a reminder that the past can teach us valuable lessons, and that the future is ours to shape. But one thing is certain: Lyra's story would live on, a tale of courage, discovery, and the eternal struggle between light and darkness. Her journey has become a legend, inspiring others to seek out the truth and to face their own challenges with bravery and determination. And so the story of Althoria continues, a testament to the power of knowledge, the strength of the human spirit, and the enduring battle between good and evil.